Hello there. My name is Sonia Maya. I love Honeycrisp apples. I love Basset Hounds. All dogs, really. I love all dogs. I love Hike Euphoria. Hike Euphoria has just gotten me in the best mood lately, you know what I'm saying? And we need that right now. We need to be brought up. Recently, I heard someone say that it is evil to hoard information. And it's a little bit selfish too, because reminding myself of the mistakes I've made and how much I've progressed and learned is also going to hold me accountable. It's a little bit of a selfless act and selfish act at the same time, so I'm sure you understand. Today I'm going to talk about 5 mistakes that I've made on my fitness journey, and hopefully this can help some people avoid those mistakes, learn from my mistakes, and remind myself to not make them ever again. So let's get into the video. So one mistake that I made during my journey was doing the same workouts. A lot of this has to do with making sure to switch it up so your muscles don't get used to the same workouts. So instead of doing Stairmaster every single day, do Stairmaster on Monday and then do sprints on Tuesday. Something that I've learned recently is high intensity interval training is really, really good. It's a great workout for you. So if you do, let's say 8 sprints after your resistance training, that could be really great. I usually put it up to like 7.5 or 8, just like as fast as you can go. You're really pushing yourself, and you're gonna run like that for 30 seconds on and off. You're gonna jump to the side of the treadmill, but be careful. You don't want, hurt yourself, And you could do Stairmaster every other day. So switch up your cardio. That's really important. Same thing with your resistance training. If you're doing a certain routine for a while, it's always good to switch it up after maybe like a month or so, just so your body isn't getting used to what you're doing. Another mistake I made when I was trying to get into fitness was not holding myself accountable. And one way to hold yourself accountable is by bringing other people into the mix. And what I mean by this is, let's say you want to work out 6 days a week. Something that's really helpful is starting a streak where you're going to be working out every single day and counting the days that you work out. This way, you can hold yourself accountable. And what I do is I post it on Instagram on my story. Every day I post whatever day I'm at, and I'm already at like over 500 right now. That kind of holds me accountable while having other people see that I'm still sticking with it, which also holds me accountable, because if I miss a day, then I mess up my streak. So you're bringing other people into holding you accountable. So that's a kind of nice motivator for me.
Social facilitation is the term used to describe the finding that the mere presence of other people enhances the predominant behavioral responses in the situation.
Recently, I've been working out with my friend Erica. We actually don't work out together, but we hold each other accountable. So we are doing an 100 squats a day challenge right now, and I hold her accountable by being like, did you start it yet? Did you start your squat challenge? And we let each other know when we start and finish, so that the other person is like, all right, did you work out yet? Did you do it? And then that way somebody else is kind of making sure that you do it. So you can't tell yourself like, oh, I'm just gonna take the day off. Don't do that to yourself. So bring other people into the mix. Maybe post it online. Come up with a streak, because you're not gonna wanna mess up your streak, trust me. Another mistake that I used to make was not working out first thing in the morning. So let's say I had to be up early for an internship, or I had to be up early to work a bartending shift, and I didn't want to have to wake up extra early to work out. That was a mistake, because I would tell myself like, oh, I'll just work out at the end of the day when I'm done work, or I'm done my internship, or I'm done class. And I wouldn't want to do it. Face it, you're not really in the mood to work out after you've already had a long day. So the hack to that is working out first thing. And I know it's kind of hard to form a new habit at first, but once you get into that routine of waking up early enough, then it really isn't that bad. And then you make it part of your schedule, and it's part of this healthy habit that it's going to be motivating the way you feel, and you're just gonna feel like you're on top of the world. Trust me, work out first thing, get it done. There's no better feeling than having that workout checked off your list. There's nothing better, in my opinion. It's such a good feeling to get it out of the way, done, and then you don't have to worry about it later. So trust me on that one. Get it done early. Another mistake that I made on my fitness journey, and that I still make to this day sometimes. I would snack on healthy foods, but I would overdo it. For example, I love nuts so much. Like, I love trail mix, and I love almond butter and peanut butter and PB2 powder, which is like a powdered peanut butter. Those things are so delicious to me, but they're so calorie dense. And even though they're healthy, it's so easy to overeat them, especially if you have an appetite like me, and it gets a little out of control sometimes. So just be mindful of your portions. And something that's been really helpful with this is using a little ramekins. I am a bartender at a restaurant, and at that restaurant they have these little like 1 ounce ramekins, and it has exactly 1 ounce in it. So like when I make myself a salad, like I'll put my dressing in this ramekin. Let's say I want some trail mix. I want to put like some nuts and seed mix on my cottage cheese, you know? I will put it in that ramekin on the side, so I'm not just like pouring it all over there. I used to also eat granola a lot, and granola, it like says it's healthy, like it makes it seem like it's healthy, but granola is so sugary, and even the ones that I thought were healthy aren't really that healthy. So I still eat them, but I'll just like sprinkle a little bit on my Greek yogurt instead of like really going in, because it's pretty much like a sugary cereal if you eat it the way I would eat it. So healthy foods, be careful. They're not always healthy, and they might make your calories go up way higher, and you just don't want to do that to yourself. You're not going to feel as good about yourself, and you're going to be putting a hold on your progress. So the last mistake that's coming to my mind right now is believing that there's a quick fix, just like a quick solution. Lose weight fast, drop 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Just don't believe that. Please don't believe that. It is so messed up how the market out there and just society has tricked people into thinking that you can just take a pill and, you know, you're just gonna lose the weight very fast. Even if there was something that was a quick fix, that's not a healthy way to lose weight. The only real healthy way to do it is kind of a long-term process of changing your habits over time. I have this thing where I'm not a fan of fad diets or just like diets in general, because pretty much every person that I know that's gone on a diet has ended up going back to the way they were eating before. And like, what was the point of depriving yourself and taking that away from your life and enjoying it if you were just gonna go back to your old habits? There's just no point in it. So the only true way to have lasting results is to change your lifestyle like I've been doing. It's not gonna be with like some diet that I do for a temporary amount of time. Like, there's a difference between that and maybe doing like a shredding diet to get you down to a certain point and then maintain healthy habits. But the ones where it's like you completely cut out something and then just go back to eating it the way you did before, you're just gonna gain all the weight back, and it's just a waste of time, and it's just draining, because like I did all of this and now for nothing. I've been that person that believed that there was a quick fix before. It's kind of personal, but when I was younger than I am now and I really wanted to lose the weight, I would buy like these pills that they sold at CVS. It's like called Ally, and it was terrible because it pretty much just takes the fat out of what you eat, and then it gives you like, I'm not even gonna get into that because it's not even, I don't even want to talk about that, it's too personal. But I believed it. I believed, all right, well, I could take this pill and then I'm gonna like poop out some of the fat that I eat. And looking back, it wasn't healthy because I could have been losing some of the nutrients from the food I was eating. And there's no pill that's really going to fix that for you. Any kind of quick fix for weight loss, it's not going to be healthy and it's not going to be sustainable. So just don't believe it. That was a mistake that I made. And I'm really passionate about this subject because I've lived this story. I've failed in many ways, and failure sucks, but sometimes you have to fail over and over again in order to really find what works for you. So I encourage all of you to keep trying new things and see what works for you. For me, it's been pretty much counting calories, intermittent fasting, exercising daily, and just being mindful of what I eat. And sometimes it takes a little trial and error, and don't be so hard on yourself because losing weight is hard. So yeah, definitely do what works for you. If eating a lot throughout the day is something that works for you, then that's great. That is really helpful for some people. For me, I like to eat within a window, and it's very different for every person how that might work and how that might be helpful for you. So I encourage you to try different methods and see what works for you. So now that I have put all that information out there, I'm not hoarding valuable information, I'm going to end this video. And please like and subscribe if you like this content. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or concerns. Let's be here for each other. Thank you so much.